Hey everyone, it's Sarah at Repeat Crafter Me, and today I'm going to show you how to make these crochet evergreen trees. These have two tiers and they're worked up all in one piece, and then we'll add on the little tree trunk at the end. So grab some worsted weight green yarn and brown yarn. I'm using Bernat Super Value. Red Heart Super Saver works really well for this project too, and your size H crochet hook. And starting with the green yarn, we are going to chain 11. So we're making a slip knot. All right, and then chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we are going to single crochet in the second chain from hook and the rest of the way down chain. Okay, just make those single crochets all the way down. You should end up with 10 single crochets. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn. We're going to make, for row 2, a single crochet decrease over those first 2 stitches. Okay, so you're inserting your hook and yarning over on those, under those first 2, and then you're yarn over and pulling through all 3 for a single crochet decrease. Then we're going to single crochet in the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's going to leave you with 2 stitches left, and we're going to single crochet decrease over those last 2. Okay, chain 1 and turn, and now we're just going to single crochet in each stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn, single crochet decrease over those first 2, single crochet in the next 4, single crochet decrease over those last 2, chain 1, turn, and single crochet in each stitch. You should have 6 single crochets all the way across. Okay, looks like this. Chain 1, turn, and now we're going to single crochet decrease 3 times. So single crochet decrease over those first 2, single crochet decrease over those next 2, and single crochet decrease over those last 2. Chain 1, turn, make a single crochet in each, so that's just 3 single crochets across. All right, it should look like this. Chain 1, turn. Now we're going to make 3 single crochets all in that first stitch. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to make 2 single crochets in that middle stitch, and we're going to make 3 single crochets all in that last stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn, single crochet in each stitch across. So you should have 8 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, chain 1 and turn. All right, this is going to be our last row. You're going to make 2 single crochets in the first, 2 single crochets, single crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next. Then you're gonna make a half double crochet plus a double crochet all in that next stitch, and then make a double crochet and a half double crochet all in the next, half double crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, 2 single crochets in the last. Now don't fasten off your yarn, just going to show you what this looks like. Okay, pretty much took shape. We're going to perfect it. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch just right here, kind of on the bottom side of that tier 1 little triangle there. So just insert your hook and slip stitch all the way along the bottom right here until you get to kind of this corner. Make one last slip stitch, okay? And now we're going to single crochet all along these 3 edges of that bottom tier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just insert my hook along that edge. It's a rough edge, so just do the best you can. Find some spots to insert your hook and make those single crochets along the edge. This just makes it look nice and finished. And here's a little tip. Usually when I get to the corners, I do 2 single crochets in the corners. I feel like that really kind of makes a nice corner point. And then you're going to single crochet along the bottom. And again, here I'm at that other corner. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 single crochets right in that corner. And then we're going to single crochet right here on this other kind of rough edge of the bottom of our tree. Okay, let's do one more. Now we're kind of back to the bottom edge of that first tier triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and just slip stitch in that corner and slip stitch along that bottom right until I get to that nice single crochet there, and just make that slip stitch. And at this point, go ahead and fasten off your yarn. Okay, so it should look like this. Take a look at that. So nice and pretty, right? Now, if some of these spaces from those single crochet stitches bother you, then no problem. You have your ends to weave in, and use this to your advantage. So you can take your tapestry needle and coming through the back side of this, and just come down with your needle as you're weaving it in and kind of close up some of those holes if they're a little bit too open for your liking. Again, these were the spots where we had made decrease stitches, and sometimes when that happens, it leaves more of an opening in your crochet than you'd like. But this is why you can kind of use these loose ends to your advantage and just close that up. Now, another thing you could do while I'm at it here, let's see, let's try and get one more. There we go. One more thing you could do is, if you're going to use these for an ornament, I would bring your end that you're weaving in, and I would just come right up to the top and loop it like that. And you could make a little loop here to hang it. So you could hang it from a tree. Isn't that nice? And then you could just finish weaving this in. Okay. So how cute is this? So then you'd finish weaving that in, fasten that off. All right. Now let me show you how to make the little tree trunk. So you're going to find your 3 stitches kind of in the middle bottom. It doesn't matter if you are exact. It depends on how many single crochets you end up making along the bottom. So I would just kind of choose those 3 in the middle. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to insert my hook and attach this brown yarn by chaining 2, and I'm going to make a double crochet in that same stitch as I just made that chain, and then a double crochet in the next, and a double crochet in the next. Now you could fasten off right here, but see how you kind of have this chain edge now here and not on here? I just like to chain 2 and just slip stitch back into that same spot as where I made my last double crochet. So it just looks all even and nice there. Snip that off. And again, you're going to weave in these ends. So let me show you how this looks. You can imagine that. There we go. So what do you think? Don't forget to weave in this loose end too. And you have your little tree. Super cute, right? Fun for an ornament or a gift topper. Decorate it with a little star on top. Make some snow. You could slip stitch some white yarn for some snow, or add some buttons, make it into a Christmas tree. Lots of options for this, and the pattern's on repeatcrafterme.com.